Hi, my name is Melissa Godfrey, and this is my UDL Instructional Plan project demonstration. For this assignment, I am focusing on the portion of the lesson where the students are accessing the web-based digital resource Seesaw. Seesaw is a great resource that can be used in grades as early as pre-K all the way up until the high school level. Seesaw is extremely engaging for students, and it also holds them accountable for their learning. Seesaw provides lots of choice where students can share their learning based on their individual learning needs and what works best for them. When looking at the Universal Design for Learning guidelines, for this particular lesson, Seesaw is focusing on the use of multiple means of engagement. So for this lesson, which is a science-focused lesson that's infusing cross-curricular skills, which also include reading and writing, Seesaw provides options for recruiting interest. So with the app Seesaw, students are provided with options that increase individual choice and autonomy. So students are provided with an assignment from their teacher, but then they have many options on how they can share their learning using different tools and features on Seesaw. So they can share their learning using images, photographs that they took that we'll talk about later in this presentation, or they can also use their voice, and it is tailored to meet their individual needs. Seesaw also provides options for sustaining effort and persistence. Seesaw is really a program for students to share their learning. So Seesaw provides options that heighten salience of goals and objectives. Students are using this app as a way to share their learning, and teachers can assess students using Seesaw, and it is a great way for students to not be stressed or under pressure based on an assessment because they can share their learning in a way that works best for them. The lesson began with students walking around the classroom on an observation walk and observing different photographs of living and non-living things, and this is prior to instruction. Students were having conversations about what they saw in the pictures, and the teacher was recording what the students were saying. After this activator activity, the students came back together and had a discussion about what they saw in the pictures. Then the teacher explicitly taught what living things are and what non-living things are, using real images, songs, and videos. So here's some other pictures that the teacher used to teach this lesson. Once students were able to understand living and non-living things, they then were taught how to take real pictures using their iPads. So students all had their very own iPad, and they had the Seesaw app. I'm going to show you what the Seesaw app looks like. So all the students' names are here, and they have their name, and then they have a picture of an animal to represent them. Students were explicitly taught how to take pictures and upload those pictures to their individual platforms. And it's extremely easy for students to do. So all the students logged on to their Seesaw account, and then the teachers explicitly modeled how to take pictures and how to upload it to their platform. So what students then did was went outside and took real pictures of things that they saw in their world. Once students finished taking pictures, they had a choice on how they wanted to present this information. They could present their information by using their voice and the pictures that they took to show the different living things or non-living things that they saw in their world. This also incorporates writing, so they're writing their name and they're writing living, they're labeling their work, and then they're also sharing their work using the audio feature on the app. If students did not want to use the pictures that they took, they had another option. These are some other examples of what students did on the Seesaw app with the pictures that they took. They took pictures of the teachers, and they took pictures of their friends. And as you can see here, this is a student taking a picture of his friend, and then that person is taking a picture of this student, and it's very easy for them to hold the iPad and take the picture. It's very easy for the students to navigate. So if the students chose not to use the pictures that they took on their nature walk, they had an option of creating a living, non-living sort using magazine pictures. Here's an example, and then here's another example. And they could actually take a picture of this project that they completed, upload it to their Seesaw, and then use the features on Seesaw to add any information they would like. They could add labels or they could add their voice. So Seesaw is a great resource and the possibilities are truly endless. The students really enjoy using this resource and they're able to share their learning, and the teachers as well as parents can access the students' work and their projects. So it's really a wonderful resource for all ages.